Hello, Steve here with the next demo of the Python install manager. So for this, we'll either have gotten it through the store or we'll download this M6 file from python.org. So I'll just run that. That will pop up this Python install manager installer. One button, click install, and this is using built-in operating system installer, which will then go ahead and launch, and that is immediately going to extract a Python 3.13 that's included with it. It's going to tell me that my shortcuts directory is not on path, but otherwise it's just going to launch it, and it's just in there. This is the first kind of experience. It's going to give me a couple of hints of helpful commands as well, and it's always going to pop up in a new window, unfortunately. So we can exit that and come back to our original window, and if I type Python here, it's going to go straight into that 3.13 that was just installed. If I do py-help as it's suggested, then I can see the subcommands that this py command now has and some of the options. I have got my Python colors turned off, so if I turn those back on, then I'll see the colors in the output. And so I can see that help output. If I do py-list, it will show me everything that's installed, which is just the one. If I do py-list online, that's going to look in the feed that I've got to install from and tell me everything that's available to install. So let's say I want to install the Python free-threaded build. I will grab this tag and I'll py install. That tag is going to go off and grab that build for me. Download, extract, and then it will tell me again that I haven't set up my path. So let's do that. Let's just grab that and set that temporarily. And so now if I look in that directory, I can see all the commands that have been created. These target files I can ignore, but I do have a Python 3.13t, which I can run, and I'm in that experimental free-threaded build that I just installed. These have also been added to my start menu. So if I search for Python here, then I can see Python 3.13 and Python 3.13 free-threaded, and if I run that, that's going to be the one that I just installed. I also have file associations set up. I have all the kind of standard stuff you would expect. They are listed in the registry for PEP 514 registration, so will behave normally in tools like Visual Studio Code. From here, I can uninstall any that I want. If I want to get rid of that 3.13t, I can put 3.13.1t. I can uninstall that, and that will be removed. I can install an old version of something if I want. So I'll grab 3.8.3 just because I picked that number, and now I have Python 3.8.exe that will run that. And I can do py install -- upgrade, and if I don't specify anything, that's going to go through and update all of the older versions that I'm running at the moment. And so now that Python 3.8 is running 3.8.10. If I uninstall the manager, it's going to leave everything on my system, so I can continue using it. If I want to remove everything, then I can py uninstall purge. That will prompt to uninstall everything. And give me an error because this is still beta software. This build, including that error, is available for download on the Discourse thread, which I will link in the description below, or probably came from there. So give it a try, let me know what you think, and look forward to hearing your feedback.